And you're watching FiOS1 News. I'm Nancy Ward. Well, when you think of tea, you may think of high tea at noon, or perhaps something you drink with finger sandwiches and even crumpets. But there's a tea trend hitting our area. And though making a good cup of tea is something most Americans would probably leave to the Brits, our next guest says it doesn't have to be only them. Gigi Herman from Teavana joins us now to show us how to make that perfect cup of tea. Gigi, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You know, I grew up with my mom and Nana. It was funny, we used to have tea parties in the kitchen. So something like this is so neat because I feel like a lot of people really want to know, how do you make that perfect cup of tea?
Sure, well, it's really easy. Three important things: you want to have the right water, it's got to be hot enough, and also freshly boiled.
Right.
You have to have the right tea, and then you have to time it. So that's what's really important.
How many teas does Teavana offer?
Teavana offers about 100.
Wow.
And that's without
lots of options.
Exactly. Without the combinations, you can mix them together, which is what I like to do.
Really? Now, some of them have antioxidants or even caffeine. So what are the perks of those two things? Is this what people are looking for nowadays?
For sure. I like some of our green teas for their caffeine and antioxidant benefits. I'm actually going to brew some of the Gyokuro Imperial, and that's one of our highest quality Japanese greens. Yeah.
Oh, very, very cool. What about like chamomile or something like that? You know, are those things? Because I always feel like it relaxes me.
Definitely.
Yes.
We have some soothing teas, and also some that are just purely for flavor and for fun.
Now, speaking of flavor and fun, there's teas with dried fruit in them, I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Tell me a little bit about that.
So our tea developers, they blend they blend the things that should be in there. So we have a pumpkin spice brulee tea, and that has actual pieces of pumpkin and pumpkin seeds. Or my favorite, the pineapple Kona pot, has lots of pineapple pieces.
That might be my favorite too.
Yeah.
Now, how are they brewed? How are they made? Stuff like this.
Sure. So I brought with me a couple of ways to brew the tea. This one right here is called the Perfect Tea Maker, and I would say that's one of the easiest ways. And then our cast iron teapot, and it'll brew the best cup of tea.
So show us, yeah, I want to see how this all works. This is very neat. I love this. I think I need this for my kitchen.
You definitely do.
For that perfect cup of tea.
So I'm actually going to start with the cast iron teapot, which is really easy to use.
Right.
You just put the tea leaves in here.
Okay.
And it has all the brewing instructions right on the front. So we make sure that you know exactly how to do it when you leave. So I'm going to use just 3 teaspoons because it's a 3-cup pot.
Okay. Just 3 teaspoons.
A little bit goes a long way with tea.
Okay. Less is more.
Exactly. So right now I'm going to have you start the timer.
Okay.
Just the 1-minute button should be fine.
Okay.
And then I'll add the water.
Now, iced tea is brewed differently, right?
I brew iced tea the same way.
The same way?
Add water, except we'll pour it over ice. So we'll use less water than normal.
And more tea.
Yep, exactly.
Perfect. Because, you know, in the summer you want that nice, you still want the tea, but maybe not hot.
Exactly.
I like it all year round.
Yeah. Wonderful. And
now, where's the sugar from?
Our sugar is made in Belgium.
I just love the colors.
It's really
Anybody
fantastic.
would want that on their kitchen counter, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's all natural, and it's made from sugar beets.
Wow. Okay, great.
It tastes delicious. So let's actually take out our brew basket.
Okay. This is how we put it all together, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we can go ahead and pour, and you'll see this one's going to be a nice vibrant green color. There you go.
Very, very cool. What about the other ones that you have here?
The Perfect Tea Maker, I'm going to show you how to use that one.
Okay.
And for this one, you just want to add the sugar. And this is to your preference. We have some recommendations, but I'm just going to do 1 teaspoon of sugar.
I love how this is fast.
Yeah, it sure is. And then this one is I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of the pumpkin spice brulee tea.
Okay.
And steep it for just 3 minutes.
Great.
So you just pour the water right over here. There you are. And I actually made one ahead of time, so you can go ahead and set this right on one of the cups.
Okay, great. This is the ahead of time. So this would be this one. Okay, great.
Exactly.
And now this is the one?
Yep, you can just set this right on the mug, and then it starts to pour out. Just like that.
That is so neat.
Isn't that great? And it holds the tea leaves back and lets the tea flow through.
Gigi, this has been an experience. I love this. I think I'm going to order right away. Thank you for showing us how to make that perfect cup of tea. Gigi Herman, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be right back.